Hey there, and welcome to Speak English Fluently, the podcast where learning English feels natural, fun, and full of real-life stories. I'm Adam, and today I'm here with my amazing co-host, Anna. Hey, Anna, how's it going?
Hey, Adam. I'm doing great and super excited about today's topic. I think many people will relate to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Today, we're talking about something we all face at some point: why we give up too early. Anna, so many people start something, like learning English, going to the gym, or even keeping a plant alive, and then, boom, they quit after 1 week.
Oh, yeah. That's me with plants. I try so hard for 2 days and then I forget to water them. Goodbye, little cactus.
Exactly. So today, we'll talk about why that happens and what we can do to stay consistent, even when things get tough.
Sounds perfect, Adam. I think this episode will motivate a lot of people and maybe even save some poor plants out there.
Let's hope so. All right then, let's dive in. So Anna, why do you think people give up so fast? I mean, they start strong, full of energy, and then just disappear after a few days.
Well, Adam, I think the first reason is simple. People expect quick results. If they don't see progress right away, they think, oh, it's not working, and they quit.
Yeah, totally. Like when someone starts learning English, they want to sound fluent in 1 week. But when they still say, he go to school, instead of he goes to school, they're like, I'll never learn this.
Exactly. And it's the same with the gym. People buy expensive shoes, go 3 times, take one mirror selfie, and never go back again.
True. They think motivation will last forever. But motivation is like coffee. It wakes you up for a while, then you need more.
That's such a good example, Adam. Maybe people just don't realize that progress takes time. We all want things to be fast, easy, and perfect. But that's not how real life works.
Exactly. Anna, I once tried to learn guitar. I practiced for 1 week, couldn't play a single song, and said, okay, maybe guitar is not for me.
I did the same with yoga. I thought I'd become flexible in 2 days, but after one class, I could barely touch my knees.
See, that's the problem. We want the result without the process. We forget that every skill, even speaking English, is a long journey, not a quick trip. So, Anna, if giving up is such a common thing, what can people actually do to keep going?
Good question, Adam. I think the first thing is start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Just start with something you can manage every day.
Right, like if you want to learn English, don't try to study for 3 hours a day. Start with just 10 minutes. Listen to one podcast or learn one new word.
Exactly. And when it becomes a habit, you don't even have to push yourself anymore. It just happens naturally.
That's true. I read somewhere that people fail not because the goal is too big, but because they try to reach it too fast.
Oh, I love that. It's like trying to climb a mountain by jumping instead of walking.
Yeah, exactly. You jump once, fall down, and say, okay, mountain climbing isn't for me.
And another thing, Adam, people should celebrate small wins. If you studied English for 1 week, say, hey, I did it. Not, oh, I'm still not fluent.
I totally agree, Anna. When we reward ourselves, even a little, we train our brain to enjoy the process.
Right. Like, after a week of consistent learning, treat yourself to your favorite coffee. Not because you're fluent yet, but because you showed up.
That's a great point. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up again and again, even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly, Adam. The truth is, everyone wants success, but few people want the boring part, the daily repetition.
Yeah, the boring part is actually where the magic happens. It's like planting a seed. You don't see results for a while, but something's growing underground.
That's a beautiful metaphor, Adam. And it's true. Growth is often invisible at first.
Anna, there's something I've noticed. Most people depend too much on external motivation. Like they wait for someone to cheer them up or a YouTube video to inspire them.
Yeah, totally, Adam. It's like waiting for the weather to be perfect before going for a walk. You'll end up waiting forever.
True. Real motivation doesn't come from outside. It starts inside. When your reason is strong enough, you don't need anyone to push you.
Exactly. For example, if you're learning English just to impress people, you'll probably quit soon. But if you're learning because you want to understand the world or connect with others, you'll never stop.
Yes, the why is more important than the how. When you know why you're doing something, you'll always find a way to keep going.
That's so true, Adam. And sometimes people think they've lost motivation, but in reality, they just forgot their reason.
Exactly. It's like when you start going to the gym to feel healthier, and after a while, you only focus on how you look. Then, one bad mirror day, and boom, you quit.
Oh, yes. I call that mirror motivation. It disappears faster than ice cream in summer.
I love that, mirror motivation. I might steal that phrase for the next episode.
Go ahead, Adam. But seriously, I think when people focus on the feeling of progress, not just the results, they stay consistent.
Absolutely, because results take time, but progress happens every day, even if it's small.
Right. And if you can feel proud of the small steps, you'll never run out of energy to keep moving forward.
Anna, I think another big reason people give up is because of how they think. It's not always about being lazy, it's about the mindset.
Yeah, absolutely, Adam. For example, one big trap is perfectionism. People think, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all.
Oh, yeah, the all or nothing mindset. Like someone plans to study English for 1 hour a day, then one day they only have 10 minutes. So they say, well, I already failed, and stop completely.
Exactly. Instead of saying, I'll just do 10 minutes today, they say, I'll start again next year.
Yeah, the famous next Monday plan, it never comes.
And then there's another trap, Adam, comparing yourself to others. People look at someone fluent in English and say, wow, they're amazing. I'll never be like that.
Right, but they forget that person probably practiced for years. No one sees the hours behind the success.
Exactly. It's like watching a YouTube video and thinking, wow, that looks easy, without realizing it took 10 hours of editing.
I know. People think success is magic, but it's just effort repeated many times.
Yes, and comparing yourself to others just kills your motivation. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday.
I love that, Anna. Compare yourself to your past, not to others. That's a golden rule for anything: learning, work, fitness, even life.
Totally. Because when you focus on your own progress, you feel proud instead of discouraged.
Exactly. And when you stop chasing perfection, you start enjoying the process. And that's when real growth begins. Anna, I've realized something important. Motivation doesn't last, but a system does.
That's so true, Adam. Motivation is like Wi-Fi, sometimes strong, sometimes gone.
Exactly. You can't wait for perfect motivation to start. You need a routine, something small that keeps you going even when you don't feel like it.
Right, like brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every morning excited to do it, but you still do it because it's part of your routine.
Exactly. That's the secret. If learning English becomes part of your daily life, even for 10 minutes, you'll never lose momentum.
Yes, I call it tiny consistency. It's not about doing a lot once, it's about doing a little every day.
I love that phrase, tiny consistency. It sounds like something we should put on a t-shirt.
Totally. And you know what's funny, Alum? People wait for a big change to feel proud, but the real change happens quietly, day after day.
Exactly. You won't notice your English improving every single day, but one day you'll realize you understand a movie without subtitles. And that's when you smile and say, wow, it's working.
Yes, that's the best feeling. It's like planting a seed. You don't check it every hour, but after some time, you see something growing.
Beautifully said, Anna. So the real trick is to build habits that support your goal, not just wait for motivation to appear.
Exactly, Adam. Motivation starts the engine, but habits keep the car moving.
Nice one. That's another quote for the t-shirt.
We're going to have a whole clothing line by the end of this podcast.
Yeah, speak English fluently, where motivation meets habits. Anna, we've talked a lot about habits and mindset, but what about failure? I think many people give up because they see a small failure and think the whole thing is hopeless.
Oh, yes, Adam. That happens all the time. Like when you try to cook a new recipe and burn it on the first day, some people throw the whole idea away and never try again.
Exactly. Or when learning English, someone mispronounces a word in front of friends, and suddenly, I'm not good at English. I quit.
Right. But the truth is, everyone fails at something at first. It's normal. Even the best people make mistakes.
Yes, and here's a trick I use, Anna. I try to laugh at my mistakes. Instead of being frustrated, I say, well, at least I tried, and at least it was funny.
That's a good one, Adam. I do the same when I mess up yoga poses. I just laugh at myself. And then I try again.
Exactly. Failure is really just feedback. It tells you what works, what doesn't, and how to improve.
Yes, and the more we embrace failure as part of the learning process, the less scary it becomes.
And when people feel discouraged, it helps to remember the small wins. Even if you failed today, maybe yesterday you learned something new.
Exactly, Adam. It's like climbing a ladder, one step at a time. You might slip once, but that doesn't mean you stop climbing.
I love that image. And you know what, Anna? Sometimes slipping makes the climb more fun, like sliding a little before getting to the next step.
True, add some excitement to the journey. So, really, the key is to keep going, no matter how many small failures happen.
All right, Anna. We've talked about habits, mindset, failure, and motivation. Now let's give our listeners some practical tips to actually keep going and not give up.
Yes, Adam, tips that anyone can use every day.
Tip number 1, start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Even 5 minutes a day counts.
Exactly. I always tell people if you only have time for one word in English today, that's okay. It's still progress.
Tip number 2, celebrate tiny wins. Every small step is a victory. Even learning one new word or finishing one exercise is progress.
Yes. And don't forget to laugh at yourself. Mistakes are part of the journey. Like yesterday, Adam, you tried to say, I'm excited to learn, but said, I'm exited to learn.
Oh no, yes, that was funny. But the point is, I tried. And now I know the correct word.
Tip number 3, focus on the process, not just the results. Enjoy learning, enjoy small improvements, and don't stress about perfection.
Tip number 4, don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is your own. Someone else's success doesn't mean you failed. It just means they are at a different step.
Tip number 5. Make a routine. Build a system that works for you. Even if you don't feel motivated, your routine will keep you moving forward.
Exactly, Anna. Motivation comes and goes, but habits and routines never fail you.
And tip number 6, remember your why. Always keep your reason for learning or improving close to your heart. It will push you when you feel like quitting.
So true. And finally, tip number 7, be kind to yourself. Some days will be better than others, and that's okay.
Yes, progress, not perfection. And remember, even small steps every day will lead to big changes over time.
Exactly. So don't give up. Keep going and enjoy the journey.
That's right, Adam. You can do it, one step at a time.
Wow, Anna, what a great conversation today. We've shared so many tips, stories, and laughs, and I hope our listeners feel motivated to keep going no matter what.
Absolutely, Adam. Remember, everyone, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. The important thing is to keep moving forward.
Yes, think of every small step as a victory. Even just showing up today counts, and that's already a big win.
And don't forget to have fun along the way. Learning English or any goal in life doesn't have to be serious all the time. Laugh at your mistakes, like Adam did today.
Hey, I accept that. And remember, dear listeners, your why is your secret power. Keep it close, and it will guide you through tough days.
Exactly. And if you ever feel like giving up, just remember our tips. Start small, celebrate tiny wins, focus on the process, build routines, and be kind to yourself.
Perfectly said, Anna. And finally, remember, giving up is easy, but staying consistent is what makes heroes.
That's right. So go out there, take your small steps, and enjoy every moment of your journey.
Thanks for joining us today on Speak English Fluently. We hope you enjoyed the episode, learned something new, and had a few laughs too.
See you next time, everyone. Keep learning, keep smiling, and never give up too early.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.